Cutting board is a lot like a mattress. Underestimate the importance of getting a quality one, and you'll regret it. It is the primary work surface in your kitchen, the place where you dice onions, cut up raw chicken, and pound your fists while cursing yourself for ever believing me that it's easy to trim artichokes. There's a lot that goes into selecting a good cutting board. But don't you worry, we've done most of the legwork for you in our extensive reviews of plastic and wood cutting boards. But the first step is deciding between those two materials, or more likely, picking some combination of both. To be clear, it really is just a question of wood or plastic. Glass cutting boards, or boards made from some other ludicrous choice like marble, aren't worth even a moment of consideration. Those materials are so hard they'll dull any knife that's used on them. There are advantages and disadvantages to both wood and plastic, and the best option is to have each at home. Let's take a closer look. What is far and away the best material for cutting boards? It's durable, yet easy on knives, smooth but not slippery, and firm while still managing to absorb shocks. Wooden cutting boards are durable. A good wood cutting board can last, maybe not a lifetime, but a long time. Even if you damage the surface with deep scratches, the board can often be salvaged by sanding them away. Very few artificial materials are as forgiving as that. Gentle on knives. Not only is wood a pleasure to cut on, but wooden cutting boards made from woods like maple and walnut are much gentler on the blade of your knife than excessively hard woods, like bamboo and plastics. Sanitary. Some people fear that wood, because it's porous and can absorb liquids, is unsanitary. But studies have often found the reverse. Wood is able to absorb bacteria, trapping them and killing them. One study found that this can happen as quickly as 3 to 10 minutes after the surface of the board being contaminated with harmful bacteria. Though greasy substance like chicken fat can remain on the surface of the board and continue to be a food safety risk for many hours, washing in warm soapy water was sufficient to remove the harmful grease-borne bacteria. We should mention though that not every study has won out in wood's favor. Requires some upkeep. That's the main bad part. Wood needs to be cared for. It's an organic material, and it frequently needs to be conditioned with food-grade mineral oil to prevent it from drying out, warping, and cracking. Keeping a wooden cutting board saturated with oil also helps protect it from stains, since it'll be a little less eager to soak up every drop of liquid that touches it. Even with conditioning, a wood cutting board can fail. Warping and cracks are not uncommon, and problems often crop up on the seams where the pieces of wood are glued together. More work to clean. Wooden cutting boards are more difficult to clean than plastic, too. You shouldn't put them in the dishwasher, nor should you leave them to soak, since extended exposure to water in high heat will pretty much guarantee a short life for the board. A gentle wash under warm running water is all that's needed, and then once the cutting board is dry, it's a good idea to give it a little more mineral oil to replenish whatever was stripped away with the soap and water. The good, inexpensive, plastic cutting boards are often relatively cheap, lightweight, and space efficient. Because plastic can be such a strong material, it doesn't need to be anywhere near as thick as wood, making it less of a space hog. You can fit 2 or 3 plastic cutting boards in the space one thick wooden cutting board might take up. We are going to end this video right away. If you have any query or information to share, please leave a comment below. Thanks for watching.